Yeah. Waiting on a few people to come in and just wanted to go live and have a discussion tonight. I'm going to talk and I'm going to read comments this time on my Facebook Live. I'm coming with it. Just bear with me. Waiting for a few people to come in. And we're going to wrap. That's what we're going to do. We're going to wrap tonight. We're going to have a discussion. Wait a minute. Okay. I made this video mainly to load up on YouTube, and I did the Facebook Live because I want some feedback, and I'm gonna read comments this time. Usually, it'd be hard for me to focus on the comments when I'm talking and read, because I'll get thrown off, and I never really focus. But I'm gonna focus on the comments, and we're gonna talk and have some feedback tonight. So, we're just talking about health, and what the fuck is clean eating, huh? Because I hear this clean eating term all the time, and people always think that clean eating means you got to have some salad, some green leafy vegetables, just fruit and vegetables, and that's not even the case, right? People have made up their own definitions of what clean eating is, okay? And a lot of people have been influenced by the vegan community. And let me be clear, there's nothing wrong with being a vegan or vegetarian. It's a good thing. And people focusing on eating healthy and getting their nutrients. I have no problem with people wanting to be a vegan or a vegetarian. I'm just not gonna be and don't want to be. Okay? So we got some people in the house now, so I guess I can go ahead and get started. So some things had bugged me the other day that I was hearing. And a lot of people were into this pseudoscience type of health information that I've been trying to knock down these myths and bullshit teachings for a long time. So here we go. Now, at first I was gonna say no damn such thing as clean eating, but I didn't want to be too extreme about it, right? And I wanted to kind of give my own definition of clean eating, okay? Clean eating is eating anything that's nutritious and that is not processed, highly processed, and junk food. Things that are highly refined and processed, junk food, things that are high in sugar, things that are not good for you, is not eating clean. Now, I made a post the other day. I said, liver, salmon, and sardines is more nutritious than 99%. I want to say 100, but I'm gonna leave a door open. It's more nutritious and has more nutrient density than any fruit or vegetable on planet Earth. And that's a fact, because salmon, sardines, and liver is 3 of the most nutritious meats on the planet. Not just most nutritious meats, but they're the most nutritious foods on the planet, period. And I also made another post. I was saying people can survive strictly off fish and water for a long time. You can't survive off kale and spinach. You give a 5-year-old kid, just say some 5-year-old kids, and you just give that kid spinach, kale, and water. He's going to die soon. He's a growing boy. A growing child needs proteins and things of that nature. Building blocks. Okay? So it's been cultures that have survived living along rivers like the Niger River, the Amazon River, the Nile River. There are cultures who survived off eating nothing but fish and drinking water for long periods of time and are fine because fish contain vitamin A, D, B12, iron, amino acids. It contains all kind of stuff that is fuel and energy for the body, and that is nutritious for the body, and that can keep you alive. Now, eating clean is if I go make some salmon and sardines and liver and some lean pork chops, that's eating clean, regardless of what anybody says. Eating clean does not mean you only need to eat some salads, leafy greens, and fruits and vegetables. People got this shit all twisted up. Eating healthy and clean is considered eating anything that's not highly processed, refined, junk food, or high in fructose sugar. All that is called eating clean. Don't let no one sway you otherwise. Okay? So people think that they are more toxin-free than the next person. And that's because they don't know how biology in the body works. Okay? Right now, because I may have had a pork chop and a cheeseburger, along with some moringa capsules for nutrition and things like that, that does not mean I didn't eat clean. I got my nutrition. And got my vitamins, minerals, and proteins. I ate clean. It does not mean I have more toxins in me because I had a cheeseburger, a pork chop, and some water. Your body has its own natural detox system, which is the liver and kidneys. It's nothing you can do as an individual to force your body to do what it's already set to do. Your organs in your body are set from birth to operate in a certain way, and you can't affect it at all. You can't detox your body by drinking or eating anything at all. Your body does that on its own. You can't force it. Only thing you can do is eat nutritious food so your body can stay healthy and your organs can stay healthy and work properly. That's all you can do. You can't force your body to detox because your kidney and liver does that. Your body knows how to process toxins and poisons out of it through your livers and kidneys. So Leroy is not walking around here with more toxins in him than Betty, who's a vegetarian and thinks she's eating clean. She thinks her body is operating differently than someone who ate a cheeseburger or meat. And that her body processes toxins differently. And that cannot be further from the truth. It don't matter what you eat. Everybody's body is processing toxins out of it the same fucking way. It doesn't leave some toxins behind in one person and get rid of them in another person. That's not how biology works. I'm not sitting right here full of toxins and somebody else isn't. Unless someone has is a disease or on their sick bed and just sick. Other than that, we're not walking around here with someone's more toxic than the other person because of their diet. That's not how biology works. Your body removes toxins and things like that immediately and processes it through your kidneys and liver. Okay? Now, digestion. People think because something takes longer to digest, then that means it's bad for you. Who told you that? Now, people think, hey, we can digest fruits and vegetables much easier. So that means it's healthier. These are all bullshit phrases people throw out. Bullshit wording and bullshit teachings. Let me tell you the facts. Regarding digestion, you know what digests the fastest? Junk food, candy bars, chips, and all that bullshit digest faster than meat and or fruits and vegetables. You didn't know that? See, people are under the impression because something takes longer to digest, that means something negative. And who told you that? It doesn't matter how long something digests. Matter of fact, the longer something takes to digest actually means it has more nutrition to process out of it. Junk food processes the faster, and basically meat and fruit and vegetables digest basically the same time frame. It's said by some that fruits and vegetables digest a little faster, but when you dig deeper into the research, you will see it's the same digestion time. Things that take longer to digest is meaning, it has more nutrients to process. It doesn't make it bad or negative or harmful for the human body because one item of food takes longer to digest than another item of food. That's a myth. So the fuck what? Something takes longer to digest than the other. Good. It's not harmful. Now, I keep telling people, stress and worrying about your diet so hard and ingredients is stressful. Stress will kill you. Stress is bad for your skin. Stress is bad for your immune system. They call it, what's the term? Orthorexia. Hold on, family. Let me get this term correct. Orthorexia is when people are stressing regarding eating clean and worried so goddamn much. They read the ingredients on everything they buy. They just, oh, it got that ingredient in it. I can't have it. That's called orthorexia. They stress and they read ingredients. It's similar to having what they call it, COPD. They just this disorder. They gotta have everything clean and they just freaking out. That's stressful shit. Look it up. They call it orthorexia. Orthorexia. You're stressing. People need to relax and eat your food. It does not matter if it's meat, fruit and vegetables, or if it's alkaline, or if it's acidic. None of that matters. What matters is what you're eating nutritious. Does it have great nutrient density? That's called eating clean. I'm eating something that's very nutritious, like salmon and sardines and liver. That's called eating nutritious. Also, I want to clear this up because pork has gotten a bad name. Now, there's parts of pork that some people call high on the hog. Some parts of the pig is better than other parts. Okay, so one day I was researching the nutritional value of pork chops. And I came to realize by looking at the charts of the nutritional value of pork chops and the nutritional value of beef that pork chops was healthier than beef. It has lower saturated fats, lean fat. It has a slight bit higher nutritional value than beef. Not liver, but other parts of beef. Like if you ate a cheeseburger and you're clowning someone for eating a pork chop, you all off. Because a pork chop is more nutritious than hamburger meat. It's leaner in fat also. So why is people in an uproar and bad-mouthing pork chops and certain good meat, what do you call it? And certain portions of meat off the pig? Why? Religion. Religion. The reason why I stopped fucking with pork 26 years ago is when I stopped. I started back eating pork a year ago. But 26 years ago, I stopped, and I didn't eat pork for 25 years. And the reason I stopped eating pork, because I was, at that time, I used to go to the mosque with the Nation of Islam, and they was hell-bent on pork, and don't fuck with it. That's the reason I stopped. So the reason why a lot of people don't eat pork is because religion said don't eat it. That's just a fact. So, since religion said don't eat it, and the Muslims and the Black Power movement, all these people said don't eat pork, pork got a bad name and was demonized. But all of our ancestors, ancient ancestors, ate swine. They was killing boar all up in the Amazon. They was killing boar and everyone was eating swine because it has nutritional value. It kept them alive. It was something of substance. They wasn't saying, oh, people didn't stop fucking with pork until religion. So religion got people not fucking with pork. Tell the truth. Because if you really did the science, you would see a pork chop is very nutritious. And it's lean in fat. Let me see some questions up on here. Yeah, he said chitlins. No, chitlins are not good for you. They don't have a nutritious value. You know what I mean? Pork chops is good meat, good meat from the pig. It's high on the hog, what they say. Let's got some questions. Anybody got some feedback? I want to chit chat tonight. But there's some other things I'm leaving out. I kind of just doing off it. Let me read this. Hold on. I'm about to pull up my screen, but I'm not sharing my screen, so y'all won't see it. But I do want to read something. Because I was talking about stress, and I remember reading this article. 9 ways stress is more dangerous than you think. High pressure work days, long commutes, raising kids, and not enough sleep, exercise, trying to make ends meet. I was talking about worrying about food, what you gonna eat. I can't eat this, I can't eat that. You're reading ingredients. That's all that is stress. When you can relax and just eat. Stress, number 1, makes it difficult to control your emotions. Number 2, stress can promote disease. 3, stress can affect your love life. 4, stress can ruin your teeth and gums. Stress can ruin your heart. Stress can make you gain weight. Stress can make you look older. Stress weakens your immune system. Stress can lead to long-term disability. Stress will fuck you up. So that's why I don't be stressing on what I'm gonna eat. Oh, okay, I'm at this event. Oh, they don't have this. I'm stressing. I'm just gonna go hungry. I don't do all that shit because I know stress is bad for you. I eat. I eat. I'm not that extreme where I'm tripping on every goddamn ingredient, worrying about this. The stress. I'm happy. I'm healthy. I'm 49 years old and it'll whoop a lot of 30-year-olds at. I'm in shape. Now, I may not be in a gym like I should be all the time, but I'm happy. I'm stress-free. I eat what the fuck I want to eat. See, bottom line, it's really not even about your diet. It's about your diet. But I tell people this because I've been observing. Sometimes I'll sit here, I live in South Central LA in the hood. I can go out my front door right now and I'll see a crackhead walk by. I can go out to the main street and see crackhead. I'm sitting here seeing 70 and 80-year-old crackheads walk up and down the street like they young bucks. I'm like, how is this drinking person who's drinking alcohol, whiskey, smoking crack, and doing heroin, doing all this shit? How are they walking around here more healthy than some 50-year-olds? How is my grandmama who eats Spam and she's 89 right now and she has no health problems at 89? She can get up and walk up and down the street. Only thing she got is a little arthritis in her wrist. And she eats Spam, pork, all kind of shit, canned foods, shit. Because you know why? Because it's all genetic. It's all genetic. It's genetic. My grandmama's living because her genetics is good. People, these crackheads is 80 years old, walking around here up and down the street, 75 years old, drinking whiskey and still alive and healthy. I know a 75-year-old man on crack down the street, ride a bike, rolling down the neighborhood. And this motherfucker's healthy, walking back. It's genetics. So all this shit people been tripping on is genetics. And it had, I would say about 25% is your diet. So you do want to eat good. I'm not saying just eat any old thing. You do want to eat good, but it's mainly genetics. How long are you going to live? How healthy you stay. Hereditary shit. If you got diabetes in your family, you got this and it, it's hereditary and genetics. You really ain't got to stress. As long as you getting your nutrients, your minerals, vitamins, and proteins, and you working out, and you getting your water, and you're getting some fiber, you're fine. Genetics will take care of the rest. What's up, Montoya? Vale White? Matthew Carroll? Yes, that's true, Matt. That's true, Matthew Carroll. There is some good stress, bad stress. Tasha Shabazz, are there any foods that you will not eat due to health concerns? Now, I told people, I started back eating pork after 25 years. But I don't eat any kind of pork. I won't eat no chitlins, hog maw. I won't eat, I don't fuck with, you know what? I'm not going to lie. Off some bacon. But bacon and certain other pieces of pork are not the good pork. And it's not that healthy. So I'm very careful eating bacon. But I'll tear up a pork chop. Had some neck bones the other day with pinto beans and felt good after I ate it. I'm just reading the comments, y'all. Yeah, so bottom line, what I said, bottom line, what I said is eating clean is eating anything that has high nutritional value, whether it's salmon, liver, meat, pork chops, or whatever. That's eating clean. Not eating clean is considered junk food, high fructose, processed foods. That's not eating clean. So let's dispel this myth that eating clean is just fruits and vegetables and green leafy things. Green leafy vegetables do not compare at all to liver, salmon, and sardines. Not one green leafy vegetable does. It pales in comparison. Now, it's good to eat your green leafy vegetables, but it pales in comparison to them 3 meats I mentioned. And you cannot survive just off that. It's an incomplete protein and an incomplete iron. Those 3 meats I mentioned are complete proteins and complete irons, and they're all low in fat. What's up, Pikachi? Do you still eat processed meats? No, I do not eat hot dogs. I ain't had a hot dog in years. I don't fuck with no hot dogs. I don't fuck with Spam. I don't fuck with a lot of processed meats. I eat meats that I can cook at home. Tonight, I had 2 pork chops and 2 potatoes, 2 baked potatoes. And potatoes are nutritious as fuck. That's what I had tonight. See, I'm a pro-black. I ain't got no shame in mine. I keep it real with the people. I'm not fronting ever. Let's wrap, y'all. I don't even feel like closing down the live. I'm in a good mood. Wait a minute. Here's a little. When I went to Mexico on a cruise to Mexico. I bought some of these Cuba Selection cigars. I think they're counterfeit, but hell, who knows? From Ensenada, Mexico. No, it's not a Black and Mild. It's an actual cigar. Just a thin one. Oh, spironella is very nutritious. I love spironella. It's not more nutritious than moringa, but it's good and nutritious. And potatoes, if you looked at that, potatoes is in the top 15 most nutritious foods. That's why I had potatoes and pork chops tonight. I'm not that familiar with chlorella. Okay, but let me read this. Here it go right here. Orthorexia. Orthorexia. Although not formally recognized in the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual, awareness about orthorexia is on the rise. The term orthorexia was coined in 1998 and means an obsession with proper or healthful eating. Although being aware of and concerned with the nutritional quality of the food you eat isn't a problem in itself, people with orthorexia become so fixated on so-called healthy eating that they actually damage their own well-being. To me, I equate that with stress. You're so fixated, you don't want to go to the family's house to eat at the family function. You don't want them to see what you're eating. You're stressing. And you become so extreme, it's become bad for your health. So it said healthy eating, but they actually damage their own well-being. Without formal diagnostic criteria, it's difficult to get an estimate on precisely how many people have orthorexia and whether it's a standalone eating disorder, a type of existing eating disorders like anorexia, or a form of obsessive compulsive disorder. Studies have shown that many individuals with orthorexia also have obsessive compulsive disorder. And that's true. That's true. I know a vegan, it was so extreme. They read the labels on everything, every single ingredient. If one ingredient was off, they tripping and not gonna buy it and all this type of shit. They also had obsessive compulsive disorder. That shit is unhealthy. It's stressful. You're not gonna live long. Let me get back to my screen. Okay, I can see y'all again. I'm not sure who are some Black leading nutritionists. Usually, sometimes I'll read an article and I want to know, are they have MD, a PhD, or are they a nutritionist? So it really don't matter if they black, white, pink, brown, or whatever. As long as they're teaching some great information, I'm gonna listen to that nutritionist. Aunt Millsap says he reversed his diabetes eating meat and taking moringa. You know what? Moringa is the best thing for diabetes. You know, and a lot of people do need some good iron by eating meat. That's a cool thing if that's real, Aunt Millsap, reversing your diabetes by eating meat and taking moringa. What's up, Mia, you Marlins? Miss Sparkle McClellan? Clyde Goree, Drea, what's up, baby girl? Robert Thompson, Queen Kata, Jay Voodoo, Marcus Melvin. I can't name everybody who's caveman, but yeah. So I just wanted to chit chat tonight. Important, but not that important. I'm just at home bored. But that's it, y'all. I'm out.